Hi, here is a quick tip for Debian 12 users to improve the security. The previous video showed the Fail2Ban installation and setup. Um, it's good to actually change the default SSH port from 22 to any other ports. So I'll just briefly show you guys how to do that and make sure it works. Okay. Um, so first, I have two virtual machines. One of them is Debian, and the second one is Alma Linux. So I'm gonna remote into my Alma Linux to trigger the uh, failed attempts, and also I'm gonna connect to Debian directly. So let's do that. So first, I'm gonna connect to Alma Linux, my local machine. Let me see which one. Okay. Forgot to add the user. Root user. Okay. All right. So we logged in. Now I'm gonna show you guys that I had this set up for port 22. If I try to connect, it's gonna fail. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this and I'm gonna modify this for the port I already customized. In this instance, we use 122. And we're gonna hit connect. As you can see, I connected to it. So to make the changes to make it work, what you have to do is first go and edit the SSH config file. All right, so once we're in here, as you can see, I went and modify this section. This section before was like this, the port number. So what you have to do is just uncomment and add custom port view choice and preference. Once you do that, you're gonna hit Control X to save the change. You say yes and hit enter. Now, one other thing we have to do is we have to add this port to our firewall UFW. So we do that with this command UFW allow and the port was 122 and it's a TCP port. So we hit enter and it was already added, so it's saying skipping because it exists. But you know, if you didn't have that, that would be added, and we can do UFW status. And as you can see, we have this port. We can, after testing, we can remove this from the firewall rule. So we only have 122. All right, so now we're just gonna see the logs and see how that works. Um, okay, so as you can see, we're gonna try to access this on a custom port. So we're gonna do SSH root 192.168.100 in my case, and the Debian IP is 18. We have to specify the port, which is 122. Okay, so we're just gonna try to connect. I think my IP is wrong. It's 118. Sorry guys, it's 118. It's my Debian. All right. Guys. All right, guys. Now we're gonna try to access the server on custom ports. So SSH root and Debian server IP 192.168.125, and we have to assign the custom port 122. We're gonna hit enter. It's gonna ask us for a password. We enter the wrong password, and as you can see over here, we're getting a notification. We're gonna enter another wrong password and another wrong password, and we should get banned. As you can see, we got banned. Everything is working just fine, and I'm gonna cancel that. Control C and new FW status, and if we click that, as you can see, our IP got blacked by Fail2Ban. So as you can see, firewall is working. If we go to the tail F the log, we should see in about a minute that our IP is gonna get unbanned, and then we can log in. It's preferred way to change the default SSH port due to the fact that there are botnets that trying to access and scan the ports, and it's always helpful to change the default SSH port to a different number. Okay, it says it's unbanned, and now if we try to connect, okay, we got access. As you can see, we logged in and we did not get blocked, but when you type in the wrong password, it gets blocked. Thank you for watching.